This box is also where we put ideology and religion. Not ideology and religion in a world-building sense, but in an individual, what does this person believe sense. One of the biggest mistakes I see people making is assuming ideology is the deepest level of a person's psyche. It's not. If I ask you, why do you believe what you believe, you might say, oh, well, because it's true, or because it's right. And it might be true, it might not, but that's not why you feel so strongly about it, right? You feel so strongly about it because it does something for you. This is what people don't understand about indoctrination. It's not just a matter of lying. If you want to get people to sign up for your cult, your religion, your philosophy, you have to appeal to their deeper urges. Ideas don't catch on for no reason. Your idea has to do something for them. Think about it. Out of all the ideas that you encounter, how many actually resonate with you in your gut? Very few. Most ideas just bounce off. You don't latch onto them, regardless of whether they're true or whether they're right. I mean, maybe what I say on my channel about people and how they work is true, but is it really truth I'm after? I'm not making videos about the truth of electromagnetic fields or the truth of the chemical composition of Laffy Taffy or the truth of 20th century Brazilian economics. I'm interested in the specific sort of truth that serves my ends and how I navigate the world. So it's really not a matter of truth at all, it's a matter of utility. I think the same thing is often true about morals. I mean, you ever hear two morally correct statements of relative equal importance, but one really fires you up and the other one you're just like, yeah, that too? What that should tell you is that the morals themselves aren't the point. There's deeper forces working within you that dictate whether an idea sticks the landing. Your characters cannot embrace ideas for ideas' sake. Like, think of an example, something light, something unprovocative, racism. A writer who doesn't understand this principle will write a bigoted character and just say, they were raised wrong, or they were fed the wrong ideas. Whereas a writer who knows how brains work will take the time to show how such an ideology satisfies the character's urge. Sometimes two people with completely different urges will latch onto the same ideology for two completely different reasons. Maybe Blip Blop has an urge to feel above others, derived from a pressure to be the best, which manifests as putting others down. Maybe Gloop Glop feels fundamentally afraid of the world and has designated a scapegoat as part of an us versus them tribal binary to give them a sense of security and purpose. Both of them end up on Team Racist, but for completely different reasons. And if all you know is that ideology, you'll miss out on the reasons and your characters won't be as deep. If you can't ground your characters' beliefs in some sort of selfish utility, at least in their pre-arc state, that's a good sign that you haven't figured out their depths yet. Don't just say, they subscribe to this belief, or they belong to this faction. Ask, what does this belief or faction do for them? And yes, that applies to the good causes too. It's the same exact psychology.